But it's interesting that as Paul was making his defense, he actually preached a prophecy sermon. In Acts 26, Paul said to Agrippa the king, "Believest thou the prophets? I know thou believest." Then Agrippa said unto Paul, "Almost thou persuadest me to be a Christian." So Paul preached a prophecy sermon about all of the prophecies about the coming of Messiah, and he proved to Agrippa and Festus that Jesus had fulfilled all of these prophecies. And then he asked him, "Do you believe the prophets?" "I know you do," because Paul was aware of Agrippa's background. And that's when Agrippa said, "Almost you persuaded me to be a Christian." And then Paul said, "I would to God that you were not only almost persuaded, but altogether, as I am to this day, except for these chains I got on my arms." So anyway, interesting thing that Paul used prophecy to convert people to Jesus Christ. You know, a lot of people wonder, how would you do such a thing? Well, the Apostle Paul went every Sabbath day into the synagogues, and he would prove to the Jews that when Messiah came, he would suffer. He would use Old Testament scripture, such as, "He was wounded for our transgressions, he was bruised for our iniquities, the chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. He was led as a lamb to the slaughter, as a sheep dumb before his shears, he opened not his mouth." He would use these scriptures with his fellow Jewish brethren, and he would say, "Look, you've only taken one part of the prophecies about Messiah. You take the part about him coming to establish a kingdom and all that, but what about these other prophecies?" And he would explain the difference between the sufferings of Christ and the glory that should follow, and that there was to be two comings, not one coming. And Paul was quite a preacher of Bible prophecy, and he did part of that right here. I thought it was interesting. Consider you're on a prophecy tour right now.
Yeah.
Okay.